So I'm going to watch this Robert Brooks video. When it comes to YouTube, they're just so sensitive about graphic violence. And so I'm just going to speak. I'm just going to speak on it. So Robert Brooks is a man who's in prison, in the Marcy prison. He is handcuffed. He's handcuffed. He's in a Marcy prison in the northern part of New York. He's got a 12-year sentence. He was convicted in 2017 for 12 years. They said it was for an assault, but actually a stabbing his girlfriend. And then I want to know, in terms of how bad the stabbing is, too. So I kind of would like to know that front. But a 12-year prison sentence, that's a hefty sentence. So I'm just going to watch this video and I'm going to explain what I'm seeing. So they have this guy, right? They're taking him into the room. So it looks like they're taking him into a nurse room. But he already looks like he's all disheveled. He already looks like he's been kind of wrangled and mangled. And he doesn't seem like he's moving or resisting. He's handcuffed. So his hands are behind his back. And they're shoving something into his mouth. Right now, they've got him seated on the gurney or on the hospital bed, and they're trying to shove something into, the bald man is trying to shove something into his mouth, and then you got two guys with baseball caps, and this guy's got his hat on backwards, right? Because what a badass, he's our hero. That's our hero. These are our heroes. These guys could do no wrong. So you got three men that's right there, right next to him. I see you punching, and then there's this guy's kicking him in the groin. This bald guy, like, he's a big fat bald dude, and he went ahead and kicked him like right in the groin. He like straddled and then just kicked his groin and then just kept pressing on his groin. And then you got three guys who's like trying to manhandle the top of him. So the guy was trying to do something with his feet. He couldn't grab his feet, and then he kicks him in the dick and balls. And then the three guys are on top of him, doing something with his upper body, head, something I can't tell because it's obstructing my view. Okay, there he is, still alive. He's all pissed off and he's kind of barely breathing. This guy grabs his shirt collar and he kind of dangles him. He looks like a rag doll. He looks like he's just barely, just kind of getting thrown around. All this bald guy's punching his butt now. It's a bunch of weird sexual shit. Kicking him in the dick, kicking him in the balls, punching him in the butt. And then all this is, there's no audio to any of this. And so when he's just being thrown around like a rag doll, it makes me wonder if he had died right then and there. Later on, they're going to say that he had died of asphyxia, compression of the neck. They think that he died by compression of the neck. And so when the bald guy is trying to shove something down his throat, you got the one guy that has his hands around his throat. And then Mr. Backwards Hats Man, oh, he's a fucking cool guy, right? Mr. Cool Guy, Mr. Badass Cool Guy. And they all got, nice uniforms. This guy has got like a little popped collar, right? So, so much fucking style here. There was 13 cops that were involved in one nurse. And Kathy Hochul had requested for them to get fired. And I think that they have been fired. They've been suspended without pay. So suspended doesn't mean fired permanently, but it does say that maybe you might be fired permanently. These people are known as the hit squad. So I'm going to watch this again just to make sure I didn't see. One guy's, they're punching him in the face. They're trying to shove something in his face. The one guy's grabbing his shirt. The other guy is holding him down. The other guy's just standing there. And then the guy that we're seeing all this from, because they all got body cameras, right? Shouldn't all their body cameras be on? We see New York State right on the side of his thing, New York State Correctional. So he's, got an emblem that's saying he's got there's like eagles and shit. So you got some sort of coat of arms. And he's sitting there like just looking off to the side, looking here, looking there. None of these guys look like they feel bad. Okay, this guy was kind of like picking him up and then sort of picked up his neck and then his head is just bobbing up and down. Now this guy's obstructing our view. He's kind of sitting up and they kind of just sort of just keep on. Manhandling isn't even the word. manhandled. This is just a beating. This is a lynching. What happened? Is this still going on? Because I don't see the thing no more. If I push the button, does it turn back on? But alright, so still recording. Alright. So they're punching him, punching his side, they're punching here, punching there, punching everywhere. Okay, we got that kick in the groin. That's real important. Then when he's kicking him in the groin, he moves his feet, and then he grabs his feet. And then another guy comes in, and, well, we need to punch him in the legs, on the side of the legs. I don't understand what the fuck the point of any of this is. If it's to teach him a lesson, you know, I heard that every single strike, okay, we got two people who's just on a hoodie, and this guy's just kind of laughing and smiling. He's got a Nike hoodie on, and he's just kind of laughing about the whole thing. It's just a big comedy fest. Here's a guy with a little, let's see, Sergeant Green Tomley. So we got this Glenn Trombley. So we're looking at his perspective. Now, Robert Brooks was sitting there, and they just kind of grabbed his shirt, and then his head's all limp already. And then they're kind of putting him into the back room. I don't know what they're doing. And now he doesn't have a shirt on. Now he's taking his shirt off, and you got the hoodie man is doing something that looks like he's just got a sash. It looks like they stripped him naked. And, you know, the guys, they still have the pop collar. He's got his hands in his pockets, and he doesn't look good. He looks really bad. He looks like he isn't going to make it, because he's not going to make it. He's going to die. So you got two plainclothes folks there. You got this guy with the backwards hat on, just a fucking, oh, Mr. fucking cool guy here. So that's what I see with the video. Robert Brooks is, you know, he's in jail. He's already served, you know, 7 years or so, and he still has another 5-year sentence to go. But I guess for good behavior, he might get out early. Stabbed a girlfriend, so, you know, a terrible thing. But once he does this 12-year prison sentence, and that rehabilitates him, and then we welcome him back into society. We took 12 years of his life. Now, they call those guys the hit squad. Everybody in the jail of Marcy Prison knew this. They call them the hit squad. Allegedly, they all got fired. 13 cops and 1 nurse. Now, Jordan Peterson was talking about adventure and truth and responsibility. Well, with great power, there's great responsibility. You do need to tell the truth. I want to compare and contrast this to Luigi Mangione. Let's make sure I've got all my notes here. There has been no arrest. So they got fired, but none of them have been arrested for this inhumane and sick and barbaric fucking attack. The man's got his hands behind his back. What'd he say? We don't hear the audio, so they saying a bunch of N-words, right? You N-word, you know, you lowlife, you degenerate, just calling them a bunch of names. We're going to teach you a lesson. You don't you backtalk me, boy. Boy, don't you backtalk me. When it comes to the Norway prison model, what they do is they treat the person like a human, and when they treat the person like a human being, that is going to rehabilitate them by introducing them the humanity into their soul that they didn't have from before, at least in that moment that they did the dastardly, foul, evil deed. But here in America, it's the exact opposite. You did that dastardly, foul, evil deed, well, we're going to treat you like fucking shit for 12 years. We're going to attack you, we're going to beat you, we're going to insult you. When it comes to fighting words, is that what it was? He's like, you know, you guys are a bunch of fascists. And they just started pounding the shit out of him until he died. How dare you call us fascists? That'll teach him to call us. We're not authoritarian fascists, Nazi fucking Confederate KKK, racist, goddamn shriveled up tiny little fuck. We're not jealous of black bodies. We're not supposed to treat others the way you want to be treated. So while there probably is a racist element in this, because it's all white people, right? 14 white folks and 1 black dude. Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. I remember a incident that had happened where the guy was just, they said, jaywalking at the most. He got jaywalked, and then he got beat up, and he got pummeled, he got beat in the face, he got his nose broken, and then when they threw him in jail, and it happened in Louisville, Kentucky, when it happened to him in jail, they're going to sit there and put a finger up his butthole, and they're going to, you know, totally mangle him and hog tie him and throw him up onto the thing and kind of rough him up a little bit. and he got a little cut right underneath his